Hi guys, this is McKeon Mole. I'm holding the mic today so you guys can hear me better. I know the camera quality is not going to be good. I have my top 10, as you can tell from the title of the video, my top 10 most anticipated movies of this year. I'm a bit late to be doing this list, but I am doing it, baby. So I figured might as well jump into it. I'm excited. So coming in at number 10. The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. Ryan Gosling plays a stunt double who is trying to rescue the actor that he doubles for. It is directed by David Leitch, same guy that did John Wick and what was the other movie he did? Oh, Deadpool 2. So great director, good with action, and pretty good with comedy as we saw in Deadpool 2. So I am excited to see what he does with Fall Guy. Coming in at number 9 is Civil War. Civil War is directed by Alex Garland. I don't know too much about the film other than it is about how our world today, or our nation today, is so divided that it feels like the premise of the movie is going to be that this division is going to lead to another Civil War, and that is a very interesting movie to come out with, especially during election year. It is going to be very thought-provoking, no matter which side it takes, or if it picks a side left or right. I do not care. This is an important movie. If it's done right and done good, it could be one of the most historical, important films ever made. But that's a big if. Alex Garland is a bit of a hit or miss for me. Sometimes I like his movies, sometimes I don't. Coming in at number 8 is Argylle, directed by Matthew Vaughn, starring Henry Cavill, oh my gosh, Sam Rockwell. I mean, it has a stacked cast, and it's also great to see Ron Howard's daughter, Bryce Dallas Howard, returning to acting. I mean, I always forget, oh my god, she's an actress. That's right, she was in Spider-Man 3. That's a terrible example. She was in The Village. That's somewhat better, but not great. She was in movies. But this movie looks really fun. The premise of the movie sounds like Bryce Dallas Howard is an author who writes these spy James Bond mystery thrillers, and all of a sudden what she's been writing about is real. And so it becomes this whole big adventure. It's been kept kind of close to the vest. Hard to tell what the true plot of the film is, what's going on with her. Is she telling the future? Is she creating reality as she does it? Don't know. Looking forward to it. Love Matthew Vaughn. This is the guy that did Kick-Ass, the first movie. He did the 3 Kingsman movies, and he also directed his first movie that I saw, anyways, was X-Men First Class. This is the director that saved the X-Men franchise. Coming in at number 7 is Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus is directed by Fede Alvarez, the director of the 2013 Evil Dead and Don't Breathe, as well as Crawl. He is very good at these very close quarters, very confined areas while you're being chased by something you can't kill. If you've ever played like a Resident Evil game, you know, the thing called a tyrant like Nemesis or Mr. X, this thing you can't kill but is constantly hunting you. He's very good at that, and I can see that applying very well to Alien, almost like Alien Isolation. And where he's good at that very confined area stuff, I think this could be a lot of fun. We don't have much to go on as far as story, but I'm excited to see what Fede Alvarez does because I'm a big Alien fan. Coming in at number 6, I wish this movie could have been higher on my list, but unfortunately there are some really big bangers coming out this year. So coming in at number 6 is The Crow, starring Bill Skarsgård, the guy that played It. I don't know how to feel about that. No, but seriously, guys, I am excited for The Crow. I've been waiting for The Crow for a very long time. Everyone says that the movie is cursed. People will die if they try to make another one. It's mumbo jumbo, guys. What happened to Brandon Lee was an unfortunate accident. Yes, they did have a flood, but that happens quite a bit in the area they were at. Look, I'm excited to see this movie. I wanted to see Jason Momoa as The Crow, but I will take whatever I can get. I love The Crow, and that's why it's coming in at number 6. Coming in at number 5, halfway through, the Furiosa film. I am stoked for this movie. George Miller returns with another Mad Max entry, only this time a movie without Mad Max. This is a kind of prequel origin story to Furiosa, Charlize Theron's part from Mad Max Fury Road. She became such a fan favorite. George Miller was like, well, he created this while they were filming Fury Road. He created this whole backstory for Furiosa. And I guess he ended up putting it on paper and was like, yo, I want to make this movie. And ta-da, we have Furiosa. I don't fully understand the hate that was the trailer's getting. Something about it looked too CGI. But I don't know if you guys remember, but Mad Max Fury Road trailer looked pretty CGI too. It's the color palette. I'm telling you. It is the color palette he's using, the color grading. I guarantee you most of it is practical effects. There might be some CGI explosions, stuff like that, but Anya Taylor-Joy looks good in it. Chris Hemsworth playing the villain. Very interesting casting choice. That nose, bruh. Look at that nose. Look at it. And coming in number 4 is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This is directed by Wes Ball, the same guy that brought you the Maze Runner films. So as much as I enjoyed the first Maze Runner film, it's not like a movie I love or revisit a lot. It's a fine movie, and the other two were a little less than fine. They were okay at best, and they're giving him the keys to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. They're literally giving him the keys to the kingdom. But it is, to give you guys a little bit of hope, it is from the same story and writers, storyboard people and writers that did the original trilogy with Andy Serkis. So there is hope there that if they wrote the script and he's just directing it, not just directing it, you get what I'm saying though. If they're the ones making the story and he is the one creating it, then I think we could have something cool. He is very good at visual effects, so I trust him in that regard. I'm excited to see what happens, and that's why it comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is Joker Folie à Deux. This movie and the next one are ones that could go very bad or very good. Todd Phillips has come out and said this movie will be a musical. It is starring Lady Gaga, and Joaquin Phoenix is returning as Joker. Lady Gaga will be playing Harley Quinn. Interesting. I do like her as Harley Quinn. She has proven that she can act in A Star is Born by Bradley Cooper. I do like it, but the whole musical aspect and Todd Phillips not having a good track record of sequels has me worried, but I mean, Joker was the first rated R movie to ever pass $1 billion, so it has some borrowed trust, and I am excited to see it. Coming in at number 2, another movie that could go really bad, Deadpool 3. The reason I think this movie could go really bad is if it is nothing but cameos after cameo after cameo after cameo after cameo after, and it just keeps going, and there's no real story to it, then it's going to be a disaster. Also, it's the only here, let me fix this real quick, guys. It is the only MCU film coming out in 2024. I think that is a good move for Marvel. I will talk about that in another video. But as for Deadpool 3, I think it's smart to bring back Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but it's also sad. I hope they don't ruin what James Mangold was able to accomplish with Logan. His Logan story ended so beautifully in that film that I don't want that tarnished. So I hope that they do it justice and find another way to bring Logan into this. But I trust Ryan Reynolds. They've been working on it for 5 years. It's still rated R, although it's Disney rated R. I guess we'll figure out what that means. And I'm excited to see it regardless. We're going to see Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds Deadpool fight. Who's not excited for that? Coming in number 1, Dune Part 2. I am excited for Dune. As a kid, my dad showed me the original 80s Dune movie. I thought it was kind of weird at first, and then I really grew to love it. And then later on, I read the book in late high school, and I loved the book. And then in 2021,
Denis Villeneuve, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm just going to say Denny.
Denny made the last Dune that came out, and it was phenomenal. The visual effects look incredible. I mean, you look at Marvel movies and go, why does this look bad? Shouldn't it look better? And then you see a trailer to Dune, and you're like, yeah, like that. Do that. Why can't you guys do that? Because the visual effects in Dune do not look like visual effects. They look real. It is incredible. And this same guy did Blade Runner 2049 and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm ranting on, guys, but I'm excited for Dune 2. By far, my most anticipated movie of 2024. Real quick, a couple of honorable mentions. Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim. It's going to be an animated feature coming out December. Venom 3. I don't think I need to say anything. You guys know. I am excited for it. Could be a possible MCU film. A Quiet Place, Day 1. This one would have been on my top 10, but it is not directed by John Krasinski and does have my worries. It will take place during the first day of the invasion. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Now, another reason this one would be on my top 10, but the first one, or Ghostbusters Afterlife, I thought was an okay, fun family film with Paul Rudd and McKenna Grace. However, I did not think it lived up quite to even the second Ghostbusters, but it was very emotional with Harold Ramis appearing at the end. There were moments I thought were kind of cheesy, but overall, I thought it was a really good movie, and I'm excited to see what they do with the next one. So it is an honorable mention. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Click that bell if you want to be notified on future videos. And please, if you would, hit that like button if you enjoyed my top 10 list. It really does mean a lot to me, and it helps a lot. And leave a comment down below, guys. Let me know, what are your guys' most anticipated movies for this year? I know I'm kind of late to doing the top 10 most anticipated movies, but what are your guys' most anticipated films of this year? I'd love to know. I'd love to read them and converse back with you guys, so please let me know. And other than that, guys, I love you, and this is McKeon signing out.